Hi, Xenia.
Hi, Paula. Welcome to Lore Actually.
Welcome, everyone. Episode 2. Wow.
Yeah, we're building consistency here. We have a lot of news. Trailers. Award season is coming.
Yes,
It
award
already
season is
started.
here.
Heads up again. This episode is gonna probably have some spoilers, so beware of that. And let's start with some news. House of Dragon officially confirming it will end with season 4.
Thank Jesus.
God.
Yeah. But there's even no material, you know, like I'm not sure where they're getting the material from for 2 seasons, but given that they've extended season 2 to the point of literal boredom and brain collapse, I'm not surprised. As long as these are 2 good seasons and not snooze fests.
So like 4 seasons is quite a short run still, because usually, they try to extend it as long as possible. But yeah.
Especially if it's HBO and Game of Thrones and Martin. But no, we're happy with that. We're happy with that. Bring back Matt Smith to my screen.
Yes.
This time, hopefully, in better shape.
And killing people.
Yes, beheading people,
Yes.
ideally. For speaking badly about his wife.
Yeah.
This is like, husband goals. Please kill all my enemies.
Also, we have, Paula haven't seen it. We got a trailer for Malcolm in the Middle revival, which is very much my comfort zone. I am excited, but also I don't know what's it gonna be. Is it gonna be bad? But
what's the is it like a Nickelodeon show? What is the show? It's Disney?
I don't remember. I watched it in Ukraine on like TV.
Okay.
And Bryan Cranston. He's like one of his main roles, I think, except Breaking Bad, obviously.
Okay.
He's like a father of the family, and there's like a very toxic family, only boys, and like they're doing crazy shit.
Sounds like a nightmare.
No, yeah, it was a nightmare. It was very funny. I think we watched several episodes a couple of years ago, and it is still very relevant. And now they're gonna do a revival, and almost all of the actors except one is gonna be there. So I'm excited.
But 20 years older.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently Malcolm went no contact with all of his family. So
I don't know. I'm always skeptical about reboots.
Mm-hmm.
And just like that was notoriously bad. Yeah. I mean, I didn't even need to watch it to know that it was bad. I've seen enough screenshots and scenes and writing to know that it was just, as the French would say, n'importe quoi. So really, really unclear what was that for other than money.
Mm-hmm.
So in general, we are against revivals, but let's be hopeful. Let's be open.
Also, we saw the cast for the Batman movie.
Yeah, so I had to
talk about
yes,
this.
I will talk about this, but I had to double check that because it was like, no way. So I will recap the Batman movie, the sequel to the first one with Robert Pattinson as Batman, which was fairly decent. I enjoyed it. In all fairness, I watched it on an airplane, so maybe that's not the best place to judge a movie, but was decent, was good, and we loved Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, and we had the infamous, most hated Quentin Tarantino actor Paul Dano as the Riddler.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Which I found so funny. And then the post said that
Sebastian Stan is Harvey Dent,
the Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes, one of the most sacred characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Paula's maybe second favorite character after
an
actor. Also going back to Gossip Girl, because Sebastian Stan was in Gossip Girl as Carter Bazin. Shout out to him. Is Harvey Dent, and then potentially, and if this is true, this is crazy, that Scarlett Johansson is going to be in the movie as Gilda Dent. And at this point, I'm just wondering, have we run out of actors?
Yeah.
What is going on? Hollywood, wake up. This is not real. This is going back to this whole, RDJ being cast as Dr. Doom. And many people are like, why are we reshuffling the same character? But Marvel is doing it. It's like a nice little gift for the fans. It's purely fan service. This, if this is true, is just dumb. It's just stupid.
I think it doesn't make sense. I mean, I like both actors, but is
Of
just
course, but
doesn't make sense for me.
and I have no doubt that Sebastian Stan is able to, he's an amazing actor, but why? Why? I mean, it's like cross contamination. I don't want my Marvel actors in my DC movies. I don't want my DC actors in my Marvel movies.
But they're doing it for a while, so I mean,
Well,
James Gunn directing, both Marvel and
yeah.
DC movies as well.
If this is confirmed, I will be livid.
But speaking of comic movies and our previous episode as well, we talked
Right.
about James Marsden.
Yes,
And
totally random.
Totally random. Yes, and also like they announced that James Marsden is going to be, reprising the role of Cyclops like 2 years ago, and I completely forgot about that. And then I see
the
this
trailer
news,
drops,
the trailer drops, and I'm just like,
teaser drops, yeah.
Oh my God, we just discussed how good he was as Cyclops.
My, what was it, 6-year-old self is very happy. That's my 7-year-old self who watched X-Men on TV, back in the day is very, very happy. I mean, that's just this is what we want. Marvel, give us more of this. I do have a bit of a concern that the movie might be overloaded because the cast is stacked.
It's definitely gonna be overloaded. It feels like bigger than Infinity War,
Infinity War. Yeah.
So we'll see. But
yay for James Marsden! Yay!
More James Marsden on our screens, please.
Yay!
And also, this is just a fun movie trailer. Send Help with Dylan O'Brien and Rachel McAdams was good.
Yeah. The trailer just dropped. For those of you who haven't seen, please watch it. I don't even know who's the director. I don't think it's is it a
Sam Raimi?
director?
It's Sam Raimi.
Okay.
I love when Sam Raimi directs, horror or thriller movies. So, also, unpopular opinion, I really liked Second Doctor Strange because Sam Raimi directed it.
So the one with the
Yes,
it did have a little bit of a kind of thriller element to it, horror thriller element a little bit, especially when they go to this dimension with John Krasinski. By the way,
yeah,
another actor we love.
I mean, how Wanda moved, how the camera moved, it's very much Sam Raimi, and it was very good for me.
To be honest, I don't remember. I think this is another one I watched on a plane. No, but there's context for that. So my fiance hates comic book movies. And yeah, I used to love to watch Marvel, but then at some point it just became too much really oversaturated content with the TV shows and the movies that I just couldn't be bothered to keep up. So now anytime I do watch a Marvel movie, it needs to be leisurely plain watch, okay? With the
You're gonna make so many people mad that you're watching them on very small screen.
Right, true. I didn't think about that. Oh, they'll survive.
I watched the last Mission Impossible on the plane. My friend was so mad at me that
there's still people who watch Mission Impossible.
Me, this is my guilty pleasure, which I don't feel guilty about. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just something in me that loves this movies. I didn't go to see the last one in the cinema because I heard that it was boring. It was boring, but it got a stunt design award on Critics' Choice Awards. There were good stunts. But
I mean, it's Tom Cruise trying very hard to kill himself and failing again. Regularly.
Thank God. I don't know what I'm gonna do without.
No, I'm not big on Tom Cruise. I'm not a fan. We don't stand this short king. If you know what I mean.
we don't. But I love Mission Impossible.
That's fine. It's guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
This is me and John Wick. Even though I don't feel guilty about liking John Wick. John Wick is good.
First one.
First 3.
Okay, we don't agree.
Okay, see, agree to disagree. But I would rather stand Keanu Reeves than
I love Keanu Reeves. Have you seen The Matrix, the last one?
The latest one, yeah.
Did you like it?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't remember the plot. Unfortunately, I think that just shows that it was very bad.
I remember Jonathan Groff.
Right. Okay. Again, remakes, revivals, sequels, like 20 years later, what we talked about in the beginning, unnecessary. I understand that you need to make money and all that stuff. Even though the whole Avatar is out now, who is watching? And it's the biggest box office hit. Zoe Saldana is about to overtake ScarJo as the biggest grossing female actor of all time because of the Avatar movies. Who is watching these movies?
I
I
have
don't know
no idea.
anyone in my
Me
immediate
neither.
circle who has gone to the cinema to watch these movies, and yet these movies gross billions of dollars.
I have no idea, to be honest, and I
Explain.
haven't seen even like the first one.
I
And
haven't seen. No, okay, I've
no,
seen the first one. Okay, fine. No. Let's not get crazy. I've seen
the funny
I've seen-
thing that before the sequels came out, when you ask people who watched the first Avatar if they remember anything about it, except like there was war between people and Navi,
Yeah.
people didn't even remember the names of the characters, and just it was so
I
funny.
want to say Sam, but Sam is the name of the actor, isn't it?
Yes.
Sam Worthington. Okay. Okay, fine. Never mind. Never mind. No. I have no idea.
See, I think with Avatar, it's like very much the availability bias because we live in like our bubble and we don't know, people who like Avatar, but there's like a lot of people who actually like Avatar apparently, and we just they're not in our bubble.
Thank God.
Yeah.
To anyone listening that I know personally and respect who likes Avatar, please let me know that you like Avatar, okay? And we will discuss this further in
We will
person.
never speak again.
No, now I feel bad because what if it's someone I like?
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
Avatar fans, make yourself known in the comment section. We want to hear from you. Why do you love Avatar? Please let us know.
Okay, well, since we started with Mission Impossible and its Critics' Choice Award, we're gonna transition to the Critics' Choice.
Oh, I mean, it was pretty much what
Predictable?
needed to happen happened, more or less. There's this big thing about whether Michael B. Jordan was snubbed for Best Male Actor, for Sinners, over Timmy.
Do you think he was snubbed?
No, but I haven't seen Marty Supreme, so I don't know how good Timmy is in Marty Supreme. I feel like we need to mention Timothée Chalamet in every episode now.
Yes.
I think we should make this a rule. Timmy, we love you. Okay, at least through the award seasons, I think we're gonna hear a lot from him. No, I don't think Michael B. Jordan was snubbed necessarily. He did a good job, but
I
you know,
don't
there's
think
this
he
whole thing.
deserved
Oh, he
it.
did like double the job, but like just because you play twins, doesn't make it. I mean, you're an actor; you should be able to switch
No,
between two characters.
I think he didn't like deserve it because he played twins. I think he just like did a very good job in playing very difficult, like complex characters. That's it. But I mean,
see.
we have to see Marty Supreme too.
You know, with these awards, they take the movie itself as well, and Sinners is great, but it's not the type of movie that wins awards. So
Yeah, maybe.
And I think maybe Marty Supreme is more in this. I don't want to use the word artsy, but you know what I mean.
You mean like Sinners
award
is more like a
fave,
blockbuster?
like an award favorite.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
this is the
okay.
type of movies that they want to see. So yeah, so there's that. Sinners is great. If you haven't seen, it did win best screenplay. I
And
guess
best casting and ensemble.
yeah, and it's best adapted screenplay. I think
No, it's original, I think.
best original.
Adapted was one battle after another.
Right,
That one.
right.
Then we have Weapons, which is, I think it's my favorite movie of the year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do elaborate.
First of all, disclaimer, the only thing that surprises me right now is horror movies. Like Smile 2 were great. And Weapons was very interesting. I wouldn't consider it very scary because there were like, I don't know, 2 jump scares, but the rest were more psychological, and it's more horror about like child abuse, and people say it's a good metaphor for school shootings. But I love when they mix different genres, especially like horror and comedy. Oftentimes it was very funny, and like I was watching it in the cinema, and there's silence and very tense moment, and people just like laughing because it's just so ridiculous. It was very interesting. And Amy Madigan, who won for the, I think, Best Supporting Actress,
Yes,
she was amazing. Like her role, it's outstanding.
from the clips I've seen on TikTok, I'm so scared to watch that movie. It looks so scary. I can't describe it. I mean, she looks terrifying with that makeup.
She is terrifying.
So whatever it is, I am.
So when you don't know who it is, when you don't know what's the monster, it's scary. And then you basically see her in all this makeup, and she's just, a woman, and you kind of get relaxed. And when she starts like doing her things because she's a witch, spoiler alert, they show her side that's evil. it is just very unsettling and interesting to watch. But yeah, I think it's one of our favorite movies of last year. Highly recommend.
There you go. Go watch Sinners and Weapons.
Frankenstein getting an
Frankenstein
award.
with Baby Elordi winning Best Supporting Actor with Stan Jacob. So Frankenstein was great. I mean, it's Guillermo del Toro, so very
Mm-hmm.
hard to go wrong there. You know, it's like a very beautifully painted movie as he does. You know, this is just he has a unique way with cinematography that I personally adore. It was great. Disclaimer: it is a Netflix movie, so at points I wasn't too
You can
convinced
feel
about the
it.
writing. It's not that you can even feel it, but in moments I almost want to say it's overly produced. You know,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you just need to let the story breathe. Like you don't really need to push. The way that the movie is made is that we're getting the first part from the perspective of Dr. Frankenstein and the second
Mm-hmm.
part from the monster's
Mm-hmm.
perspective. So it's nice, but it's kind of overly explaining the story. Like we know
Okay,
the
yeah.
story. We don't need the second perspective to know who the real monster is.
Yeah. I mean,
You know?
we read the book.
Yeah, but even if we did, we all know the premise, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But he was really good. I mean, he was really
Mm-hmm.
amazing, and it's like a very serious role for him, especially coming. To be honest, I've only seen with him, other than Euphoria, what's the Barry Keoghan
Saltburn?
movie? Saltburn.
Saltburn.
And he was fine in Saltburn, but I felt like he was just playing another Euphoria character in it. So it was totally different.
Mm-hmm.
It was, yeah, it was. I liked it a lot. I mean, we love Oscar Isaac. Just cannot do wrong for me. Mia Goth is in it. She was also very good. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
for all of you with the Netflix subscription, go watch Frankenstein.
And then we have The Naked Gun, which got the best comedy award. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh my god, this is also like I wanted to say that it's almost an outlier, but it's not an outlier because again, it's a reboot or remake or how do you call it? It's like a continuation of this old story, but it was still very funny. I think it was a bit more careful with the jokes than I wanted it to be,
Okay.
but Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson are great together, and they have like very nice chemistry. So
Are they actually dating in real life? Is this
yes,
true?
apparently yes.
This is
It
so
was
good.
very cute.
This
Yes.
is so good.
Yeah.
We love when two
Um.
icons get together.
Yeah. So I think actually no, The Pit, the series getting an award. I'm very happy
Hmm.
about it because it is an amazing show. I don't like medical TV shows
Yeah, me
and
neither.
movies.
Scrubs is the exception, but
I think the last TV show I watched was House MD. Yeah.
damn House. Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
we're taking a trip down memory lane
Yeah,
now.
so but I watched The Pit in one day. It's 15 episodes and
Isn't that also Netflix?
no, it's HBO.
Ah, it's HBO. Okay.
Severance didn't get anything, but also you didn't watch it.
No,
You
I
don't
mean,
like it.
Adolescence swept the awards. Have you seen it?
Mm-hmm. I expected it. Also, the topic is
Yeah.
very irrelevant, but it was very difficult to watch for me.
Okay.
I think it was very difficult to watch for everybody.
It was,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
I think also the style of shooting it in one take,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of doesn't let you take a breather almost.
Yeah.
You're so immersed in it that
Yes.
you're having a bodily experience watching it.
Yes. Pluribus actually came out recently.
I refuse to watch it.
Why?
Oh my god, it's the guy who did Breaking Bad. I just can't. I'm sorry.
You don't like Breaking Bad?
The style of filming
Mhm.
where nothing happens for 40 minutes and then something happens for 5 minutes is not appropriate. Whoever said this is normal, please stop whatever it is that you're doing. I'm begging you.
It's not the best for me, but I love the show. I had a T-shirt with Heisenberg at some point
And
in my life.
this is so crazy because maybe in 20 years I will appreciate Breaking Bad. Because I tried to watch it 3 times.
Oh my god.
3 times I've tried to watch that show. I'm not doing this anymore. Please, please.
No, but I get it. I get it. It's not everybody's cup of tea. I think it also
But
took
that's the
me
problem.
some
It is
time.
everybody's cup of tea. So I'm
No,
obviously missing something. Yeah, are there
no.
people who don't like Breaking Bad?
My
Text me.
husband,
Pluribus, I feel like is giving that. This type of filming.
he has his style, yeah,
Yeah.
obviously. But I haven't seen all of the episodes. I'm gonna watch it
But do you like
later.
it so far?
Yes, for me it's very good, but I like Breaking Bad, so maybe this is my type of style of filming and but going from TV shows
Hmm.
awards to TV shows coming out this
Very
week.
smooth, Ksenia. We definitely don't
Very
not.
smooth.
We definitely
Yes.
are not noticing what you're about to do right
Yeah.
now.
I mean, why would I be smooth about Tell Me Lies?
Oh my God. Well, it's definitely not smooth when it ruins our psyche. I was surprised to learn that not many people have seen Tell Me Lies.
I think it's still not very
But
popular.
how? It's when it comes out, my TikTok is only Tell Me Lies.
Availability
It
bias again.
elaborate.
When I told my husband that we're gonna, discuss Tell Me Lies, he was like, okay, that's fine. We went to New York. Tell Me Lies on the screens everywhere, Times
Are
Square,
really on
Yes,
billboards?
everywhere. It's just
Nice.
like huge billboards there.
Nice.
And your husband was like, oh, this is the show you're gonna discuss. And I'm like,
Mm.
what did you think about? I thought you were gonna discuss the show like with, Tim Roth,
What's
Lie to
that?
Me,
What is that?
an old TV show that like came out when House
Oh
MD
my
was on like
God!
Lie to
Oh
Me.
my God!
And I'm just like, who do you
The
think
one
we
from
are?
like
Like,
2009.
yes. It was so
What?
random. Why would we discuss it on our podcast
No.
in 2025?
No.
What? But yeah, I think it started gaining popularity last like when the second season came out, and
I've seen a little bit of content when the first season came out, and I ignored it,
Mhm.
kind of. And when I've gotten into it when I started seeing scenes from season 2, and I was like, "Oh, this looks like a nice toxic piece of pie," you
Yeah.
know, like this is good. I think yeah, in France and Luxembourg, it's on Disney Plus.
Mhm.
And I don't think many
Here as
people have
well.
Disney Plus. So
Yeah.
it's Hulu, but yeah, here it's on Disney Plus. Another thing I do believe, and again, not to sound sexist, I do believe it's for the girls, it's for the girlies, the
Because
girls and the gays,
I think
who this podcast is.
mostly girls would understand.
I think so. I
I
think they're
mean,
definitely on the receiving end of narcissistic
yeah.
relationships
Yeah, most of the time. Not
most of the
always,
time.
obviously,
Yeah.
but
No,
most of
we
the time.
never generalize on this
Yes.
podcast.
No.
Never.
Never. We're gonna go into it.
Yeah.
We're gonna analyze the episodes as they come out. But for now, I wanted to just remind ourselves why the show feels the way it does and like why it's worth watching and telling
Yes.
everyone why they should watch it. So, Tell Me Lies tells the story of Stephen and Lucy. Their relationship starts when Lucy gets to college. He's a junior, she's a freshman, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wanted to say that their first interaction already felt, very off. Remember when he was like, "You're killing me in this dress"?
Of course I remember. It's
That
grilled into my brain.
yeah, this was, very uncomfortable, and I think it was very intentional.
So the show spans kind of an 8-year timeline for these two characters, right?
Yeah, so their relationship starts at a college, and from there it turns into push-pull dynamic. Steven gives Lucy attention and then pulls away without explanation, and she's like trying to figure out what changed or what she did wrong, basically. At the same time, Steven has a connection with his ex, Diana, and the
Mm-hmm.
contrast in their relationship very much matters because Diana has different type of personality. She has more boundaries, and you kind of see how his actions are very much planned and like how intentional he always is. And it slowly becomes clear that this isn't a love story
Yeah,
because
no.
you kind of start thinking that it is a love story, like
That's the
very
yeah,
cute
that's the
romance.
tricky part that you think
Yeah,
that this is a rom-com or
yeah,
whatever, or it's
but it's not. It's
no,
about
manipulation.
manipulation, about
Manipulation, drug abuse, partially thriller.
partially. I mean, a thriller in terms of how someone quietly wears down a woman's sense of reality.
Oh, well, there's the big secret that
The
we're
big
not going to
secret, yes.
reveal, but there is a kind of
Hmm.
dark element, and there are characters that are dying and things like this, and so it's quite dark. It's a serious show.
It's a serious show, but it's also I think it's very subtle in terms of you kind of start thinking that Steven is dangerous, not from the start, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like it's not very obvious. He's not screaming, he's not hitting anybody, he's very reasonable, always has an explanation, always sounds calm, and he doesn't enter the show as a villain. is just even worse than because like you cannot recognize him.
I think very soon you start to realize that Lucy is no angel either.
Mm,
So
I'm
this
gonna
is,
argue about this.
I think we get hints of this already from the first episode, the way she breaks up with her boyfriend right before going to college. And I think
Yes.
we're getting these kind of hints that she might have a little bit of how do I put this without giving any psychological diagnosis?
She's very like definitely very insecure. She feels like she's starving for attention, like she wants to be chosen. She confuses intensity, I would say, with intimacy, and she's obviously not like perfectly healthy person.
It definitely is amplified by Steven's narcissism.
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
the guy is crazy,
yeah.
like
And
like borderline psychotic, not even like just
people say like,
sociopath. Yeah.
that she makes bad choices.
But it's hard in that situation. It's hard for
It's
anyone
hard.
who's ever been touched by the the dark hand of a narcissistic person in their life. Once you're in that cycle, getting out of that cycle feels impossible.
Yeah.
And those, who manage to get out of it, it's very strong people, and it takes deliberate action, work, and here, unfortunately, what we see is just more spiraling for now. I mean, it's good TV. This is what I think we're trying to say, is that yes, these characters are spiraling and they're crazy, but we love to hate it and we hate to love it,
Yeah, like about her bad choices. Her choices are very limited. Once he's controlling her, and
Yeah.
it's not about how she's a bad person, but she's very much influenced.
I was fully Team Lucy until last episode of season 1.
I just want to shake her and tell her, go to therapy, please.
Me too. And I don't even dislike her. I'm rooting for her to free herself of the shackles. Like, she doesn't annoy me or anything like this. In all fairness, Steven doesn't annoy me either. This is the thing. He's
I heard
very
people
bad.
defending him.
No, I would never defend him, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of eating it up. I'm like a girl, like they're spoon feeding me this shit. Excuse me, like, for lack of better word. Please do not put this in a reel. That I'm being spoon fed some shit. This is so bad. No, I just eat the show up. Honestly, I don't actively dislike any character.
No.
I understand that Steven is horrible, but I want to see more of him.
Because like it's interesting what he does next. It's interesting how he actually plans everything ahead of time.
Do you find Steven attractive? This is a big.
Do you find
I
Steven
think,
attractive?
yes, me, yes.
Do you?
Yeah, like physically, yes, sure. The
Okay.
actor, I find him super cute.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm a sucker for a buzz cut. You know me.
I
And
don't
also,
know.
this is another thing. He's objectively very charming.
Yes.
If you don't see the shit, so if you don't see the manipulation and because it doesn't reveal itself straight away, right? It's very gradual, it's very piece by piece. Then we get to meet his family. It starts making sense. You start to feel maybe a tiny bit sorry for him for a little bit, right? You're kind of falling into the same pattern, and then he does something else. And you're like, oh, no, 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 this is really bad. The biggest thing for me, I think, is lack of empathy.
I think the best moment where it is shown is where Diana tells him, "Can you stop pretending?" And
Yeah,
his
this is
face
season
just
2
like,
already. But
yeah.
yes, Diana, one character, she really knows him and she can see. And then the switch. Both actors, the actors who play the main characters, are
Very good.
amazing, exceptional. It's such a shame because it's what you said about this bias, because I think from the premise it seems maybe as a teenage show, borderline comparing to Gossip Girl, Vampire Diaries. It's really not. It's super nuanced. It's very well written. The performances are so good. The actor who plays Steven is so good, because if you watch any interview with him in real life, he's nothing like his
Yeah, he's
character.
nothing like that.
But the way he portrays these small moments, and if you recognize these patterns, it's triggering. It's a little bit triggering watching this.
Yeah,
At
and
least
like
for me.
it takes so long to admit that he's,
Yeah.
bad.
Mhm.
And we watched Fresh recently with, again, Sebastian Stan. It's like it's gonna be James Marsden and Sebastian Stan podcast, basically.
This is Mount Rushmore of Paula cinema crushes.
Yeah, so we watched Fresh, which came out in 2022, and it's movie about, a cannibal who steals girls and sells their meat. Yeah.
Very good
But
description. Movie about cannibal who steals girls
yeah.
and sells their meat.
Well, cannot describe it differently.
Yeah.
But in Fresh, the monster is externalized and like he's very obvious and he's like very literal. And there's one reveal and you can see the danger and everything like clicks into place. You're shocked, but then you know what you're dealing with. With Steven in Tell Me Lies, there is no such reveal where you go, oh, there's the villain. It's just very sneaky. So, did you have this moment where you watched it and you were like, oh, this is not fixable?
That he's not fixable, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, everything there is just bad.
I would say after the last episode of the second season, yeah, a little bit, but I think they all have questionable morals.
Hmm.
This group of friends is just toxic. There's not a single person there who is objectively, maybe Wrigley, but Wrigley has like, the whole drug thing.
Yeah.
So very questionable morals, very questionable choices. So at this point, they're just ruining each other's lives. So
Hmm.
I find it hard to feel sorry for the whole situation.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah.
is coming, I'm fully, you deserve that. Whatever that is, you deserve that. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, you brought it upon yourself. I mean, Steven is pulling out things that I am I mean, the last episode of season 2, the shit he pulls out, it's epic. It's really next level epic,
Yes.
and honestly,
It's just worth seeing.
on the fucking flip phone. On, on the fucking flip phone, this guy. Can you believe this shit?
This
I
was.
mean, I was like, honestly, I was shook, but then I thought, why am I surprised? Like, we know this character. Why am I even surprised? But that was so good. And the trailer, the second trailer that just dropped, is looking so promising. I mean,
Yeah.
it's looking so good. I can't
Yeah.
wait. Oh
I
my God.
cannot wait.
I'm
I
so
cannot wait.
upset because it's one episode per week.
No, it's
And
first 3 episodes.
is it first 3 episodes?
Yes.
Thank Jesus. Okay, fine. Good.
Yeah, we will see a lot of, toxic relationships this year, I think. Like, Wuthering Heights.
It's
Coming
having a
out.
comeback. I think there was this moment after all of these TV shows that glamorized toxic relationships and these mean men,
Yeah, yeah.
bad men being bad but sexy. Oh my God, he's so bad, but he's so hot.
This is Damon, right?
Yeah, or Chuck. I'm thinking like Chuck Bass, or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. Like, I am a horrible person, but hell yeah, let's go. We're rooting for this couple. There was a kind of enlightening happening, especially in our generation, about what we value, like what is a healthy relationship exactly.
What are the boundaries?
Yeah,
Yeah.
setting boundaries and in general recognizing, good versus bad patterns. At least, our generation, when maybe we were watching these shows, we were maybe too immature, too young to even understand, because I was 100% rooting for Chuck and Blair and Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what a toxic relationship was when that was
Yeah.
coming out. I was like, hell yeah, star-crossed lovers, let's go. And then it fell off kind of, and now it's having a comeback for all the new Gen Zers to experience what we have experienced back in the day.
Yeah.
What do we have coming out?
Wuthering Heights. And
Yeah.
I'm very excited for it, but also
Are
funny story.
you? You're not questioning that casting.
Obviously, I am questioning that casting. But I read Wuthering Heights not so long ago. I think it was 2022, and I feel like it's still relevant, but also a funny thing that I was talking to my grandma, and she still thinks that Heathcliff is the best romantic character of all time for her. I mean, I should have thought that something is wrong when she said that her favorite female character is Anna Karenina. But that sent you into
It was not tight, but it was also tight. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Okay, yeah, questionable
Yes.
choices. My
I mean,
God.
that's why
How do
I
you
am
pick the
how I am.
worst female character
Yeah.
in the history? I mean, I can count on one hand worse characters from Russian literature than Anna Karenina.
Yeah, but also Heathcliff being a romantic hero. It's questionable.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it will be still interesting because I feel like
I'm not sure about their chemistry.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm excited for Charlie XCX soundtrack.
The soundtrack, yeah, me too. All
Yeah.
of the, but I don't know, like Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi, I don't know. I don't see it. At least I don't see it right now, but
We'll see. Obviously, the casting is not perfect. Jacob Elordi is a bad choice for Heathcliff because Heathcliff is not supposed to be white. Well, you know what? I called Heated Rivalry gay hockey romance last episode. Apparently, you should say queer hockey romance.
Right, because he's bisexual.
Erasure.
Yeah, fine. Okay. I haven't seen it at that point in time, so I didn't even register.
By the way, for everybody listening, Paula was very skeptical of Heated Rivalry, and
Yeah.
I
now I'm
wore her
obsessed.
down and
Yeah.
TikTok as well, and she watched
TikTok,
it.
yeah, TikTok and Xenia wore me down. I watched it literally in one evening or 2 evenings. Oh yeah, huge disclaimer. I don't think I have anyone in my life who I would recommend the show to, but I loved it. The actors are doing a good job, and it's very puppy love. The soundtrack is great. I like the sport aspect of the show. So maybe if there are any hockey players, if there are any hockey fans listening to this podcast,
This
you
is
might
not about
appreciate.
hockey.
No, come on, there is hockey. There is actually
But
hockey.
you might
There is
appreciate
like
it,
a
yeah.
healthy level of competition.
Yes.
I would say there's 15% hockey, 20% hockey, 25%
25.
hockey, 25% hockey, 75% gay
Romance.
loving.
Yeah.
Sorry, queer loving. How did we get to talking about Heated Rivalry?
I don't know.
Your brain has been poisoned.
I know. Everybody's insane with Heated Rivalry, so...
And and the guys are everywhere now, so they will get into the mainstream. I mean, the
Yeah.
actors, they're on, Jimmy Fallon, they're going to
Mhm.
be at the awards, they're
Golden
definitely
Globe.
going to the Met Gala.
Okay, and we have Golden Globe in 2 days, and we're...
In 2 days, yes. So we
Yeah.
will recap it on our next episode.
I think we're gonna have like a bonus episode.
Oh, a bonus episode. Wow, what a
Yes.
treat. Please subscribe to our podcast on Spotify. I appreciate all of your Instagram followings. Please follow us on Spotify. Am I doing this right?
So next episode.
Golden Globes. Who is hosting the Golden Globes? Who is hosting? I hope it's again.
Yes,
is
she
it?
is. Yes.
Yay! Oh, hell yes. Oh, she was Nikki Glazer is hosting Golden Globes, which we love. Yay. She did such a good job last year. She was absolutely hilarious. Also, she's
Hilarious.
gorgeous. So we'll do a little recap of the Golden Globes. We might squeeze in a little bit of Tell Me Lies. We might not. In the meantime, you have time to binge 2 seasons for all of you who haven't seen it. So do watch Tell Me Lies and tell me.
Do watch Weapons
and us.
and Sinners.
Watch The Pit. Apparently,
The
I
Pit.
need to watch Pit. Yeah.
And
Frankenstein.
Yes. And I guess we'll see you in the next episode.
Yes, sounds good. It's been a
Sounds
pleasure, Xenia.
It's
as
been a pleasure,
usual.
Paula. Bisous.
Bisous. And we're out.